Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within. This one's going to be going up a little bit late, but whatever. Okay, so it's a UFO landing, and I'm trying to figure out where it is based on Fog of War. Like, kind of wish they had outlined it on the map. Considering we flew over it, you'd think you'd know. Like, it's one of those where it's like, these people have satellites, these people have, you know, drones and stuff. Why not have spy bots fly over and be like, yo, there's a scary dude just right over there. Nope, guess not. Okay, so awkward positioning across the board. I'm just gonna run him straight up here, considering he needs to be in a good position to do anything. Waffle Dong, same thing. Like, I always hate the first round because I want to like get as close as possible, but I get the feeling I'm gonna put all of my people into extraordinarily compromising positions as a result of my impatience. Okay, so we've got new guy, made him on the last episode, Failbird, and he's a support. So I've replaced Core with him for the time being. We also have both Waffle Dong and McGeezax, I believe, on the team. So this is going to be a little bit tougher. We've got two greenhorns, which, realistically, not exactly the best way to go about a mission, but at the same time, kind of necessary. We do need to train them up, and I'd hate to just be the guy that only uses his core team over and over and over again unless somebody dies. I'd like to keep people at least halfway, you know, upgraded. Makes sense. Sounds like we got a lot of scaries around here, and I see one meld, which, oh, I mean, is good, but still, gotta get close and figure out where it is. So I'm gonna send SB close. We don't see anything yet. I'm gonna put her in Overwatch at this point, because I think at this point we're getting close enough to the point where we should. I won't have him do that. Waffle Dong, where can you go? I can have Waffle Dong hide back here behind the tree. I'm trying to find good hidey places for Waffle Dong to hide, because I want everybody to get close. Oh, holy! Oh, this has become really bad. Well, I mean, at least we got that going on, which is good. Okay, so we've got one very inappropriately placed muton that we're gonna have to deal with. Now, option A, probably should have had him. Can I switch him? Oh wait, I can have him do run and gun. Nope, never mind. Too late for a run and gun. Well, nuts. Okay, so option A, throw smoke grenade at. Yep. That's, I'm gonna have to do it. It's the only sensible way of protecting him at this point in time. Because everybody else is in a pretty good defensible position, but that muton pretty much has the jump on him, or at least has really good positioning. Okay, can you headshot either of these guys? Accuracy's pretty terrible, though. What else can you do? Disabling shot? Huh. Chance to hit is pretty bad, though. Like, I was really hoping for a better chance to hit. I don't want to waste a snipe on it, so I'm just gonna shoot him normally. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Wow, we did. 50% chance to hit. Almost never hits. Did today. Okay, and then we've got McGeezax, which I'm a little bit concerned about, just because he doesn't have much health. So him doing anything particularly risky is probably gonna end up putting him into a very bad position. So I'm just gonna keep him on Overwatch, hidden over there. So we know where the meld is, we got a muton, and I think, if I recall correctly, I did bring a arc thrower, or the stun gun. I believe I brought one of those on McGeezax, but I could be wrong here. But, wow, they both get reaction shots. Of course, one hits, one misses, but still, that's 3 damage to him. Ideally, I'd love to capture him, but he is not making that easy. He just booked it out of there. Well, in that case, what are our chances of hitting this guy? Wow, that's like no contest. Okay, so Waffle Dong is no longer in a bad position. I think we've got a sectoid over there, which is a bit on the concerning side of things. I kind of want to flush him out, but I'm not entirely sure best way of doing that. We've got the meld over there, so that's tempting. I think what I might do is run and gun. And where's a good position? Actually, that's a hell of a good position. Let's toss him over here. he sees something. What does he see? Ah, he sees the Muton. Now, I could flush him from cover. It's actually not so bad. Let's do it. I'm not entirely sure if there's a cooldown on that one, but getting him to retreat is probably a good thing. Also, if I... Oh, right, I was going to check one other thing. Did I bring the arc thrower on him, or did I... I did! Sweet. Okay, so if I can somehow mystically manage to get to the Muton and, you know, stun it, that would be fantastic. The problem is it's a lot of open cover, which is concerning. I feel like I should almost get the perk once I got the Gene Forge that makes him virtually invisible unless he's, you know, absolutely out in the open. Which would actually be pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to bring him close. I think we've got one sectoid to worry about, and we do have the Muton somewhere. But that's not so bad, and best to keep a couple of people on Overwatch. I think we're going to have an outsider pop up, considering outsiders pop up whenever he... Oh, okay. Oh. Let's see if this reaction shot... For a second, I thought that sectoid lived, and I was going to be just absolutely floored. He didn't. Okay. So I'm going to have her reload. I'm going to have him sprint somewhere, because he needs to get closer. Okay, so McGee's X... Where should I put McGee's X, actually? I'm going to put him... I want to put him behind this, but I feel like that might be a bad idea. I'll just keep erring on the side of caution for the time being. We've got 3 turns before the meld goes away, and next turn he'll be able to walk up and hide behind it and go into Overwatch, which I think is the best position possible for him at the time being. And we'll toss Deckard behind the tree. Yeah, he's green, but he seems to have a fair amount of health. Glad he came pre-upgraded. I'm gonna pop over here because you're the weakest of the bunch, and I'd like you to survive because I'm definitely getting some comments in the comments section telling me that I keep burning my little guys, you know, the newbies that have not seen combat yet, and I am inclined to agree, and I feel kind of bad about it. Okay, and I think this is good positioning across the board, unless we find something that's absolutely just terrible for us. We should be okay.
Shh, I think I heard something.
Wow, those are noises. Okay, get behind the meld. Wow, that Muton really escaped. Which is, you know, concerning. Oh, there's the UFO. Okay, so this puts us into a bit of an odd position. I kind of want to have him just run up there, but that seems like it would be ill-advised. Let's do it. Ideally, I'd like to be able to get a visual on something. The answer is no visuals on anything. It's hiding behind the tree. I know there's some Muton out there, and I'd like to capture him instead of killing him, but if I have to kill him, I have to kill him. I could hide him behind the tree. Or over here. I'm trying to find good defensible positions, because I know there's a Muton over here. But apart from the Muton, I think we don't really have a whole lot of scary things. I want to have him in a very good sniper spot, so right there behind the tree is probably the best thing we can get. And we might as well reload while he's here, considering I can't put him into Overwatch. I guess that's it. So, we know the Muton is somewhere. And that is concerning to me. Oh, there he is. I don't know what he's doing specifically. Oh, wow. That was a surprisingly accurate shot. Okay, so that's the only one we know about. Let's switch to the sniper. What's chances of... Oh, wow. Those are some good chances to hit. I'm tempted to headshot him. Just because at this point, there's no way I'm going to be able to capture him without compromising everyone. Oh, is it tempting. Plus, this way, I think we blow through the shields and we get to see a little bit more of the interior. No? Oh, well, it doesn't matter that much. Why did he run back that far? I guess he just realized it wasn't a safe place. Okay, so I'm going to have Healbird heal himself. Healbird. Ah! Adequate name, actually. Apparently those med packs do not heal as much as I thought they would. Okay, but as a result of all of this, and we know that the right flank is pretty much unprotected by the enemy, or at least, you know, the enemy's not gonna kill us there. We can move. I don't think that ramp gives cover, which is concerning to me. Oh, here. Here's a good spot. I'm trying to find places that are angled specifically at that spaceship. Because if I can... Like, there might be something over here. It's a small chance, but it's not a chance I'd like to take. Unfortunately, I don't have a good way of seeing anything. I wish somebody had, like, a remote drone they could send off and do things with, but it does not look like it's the case in this game. Even though I desperately like it to be that way. Now here's the question, where do I want to go? Like, I kind of want to skirt the outside of it until I can figure out if it's safe on the right side. So I'm just trying to angle, but okay, it's switched to top-down for some reason. I guess it's because we're right on the... Oh, we're on the side of the map. So I'm just going to take a chance here. Even though I shouldn't be taking chances with the greenest of green people. Okay, and I'm trying to figure out good places to move him. Just behind this tree, because I think this side's going to be clear too. But again, chances, not the kind of thing I like taking. Anybody else have actions? Where are good places to put people? I don't even know. I'm taking all of the, like, nice hidey holes for myself. Oh, whoops. Don't want that. I guess I'll just reload again. It seems largely unnecessary, but that's what I seem to be doing. Okay. Waffle Dong, be a hero. Waffle Dong has nobody to hero about. Well, that's concerning. I'm most concerned about assaulting the UFO with no real idea of where. Oh, okay. So we've got stuff in there, and oh boy, this is a big UFO. That is baseline very concerning for me. I'm sure it's obvious with my extreme levels of caution and advancing incredibly slowly. Like, I apologize if you're losing a little bit of interest in me just, like, doing the slow march forward. I have half a mind to just blow my way in, but I think that would be ill-advised. Just want to see where the enemies are. Damn it. Damn it, Jim, I just want to kill something. Part of the other problem is I do kind of want to have somebody just dash right in and look through the door, but I get the feeling somebody would blow them up from a random direction. The other question is, could I potentially, like, get on top of the UFO? I could, but I don't think there's a benefit for doing so. Yeah, this is a bigger saucer than I'm used to. Hey, that might mean I get some good loot. I'm gonna... Who is this? Raymond Deckard? I'm gonna bring you over here. I'm trying to, like, surround the entrance so I have all sides covered first. Oh, hello. My caution paid off. Holy crap. That was a bloodbath. That was really effective. Reasons why Wanderbot is super cautious all the time. This. It's like a list. It's a beautiful list of death and destruction. Okay, so I'm just going to keep people on Overwatch until I really know what's safe and what's not. I'm also trying to get the angles here. Okay, so we know there's one floater in there, and I'd love to get somebody just hiding on the inside, but I feel like that would result in pain and suffering. Now, I'm gonna rotate around a little bit. Looks like we've got an alternate entrance around the back, which I'm tempted to do. Really, I'm also tempted to just blow a hole in the entire thing. But that seems like I would lose out on some level of loot, which would be severely unfortunate. I'm gonna move him over here. The problem is snipers are not exactly great at sniping in extraordinarily close quarters. Okay, so option A, let's be stupid. Let's be stupid. So we've got door around back. I'm going to just put him on Overwatch. I don't think we've got any more mutons, and we've got a bunch of these guys. So they're running around on the inside. Not entirely sure what everybody's chances of hitting are, but at least we're flushing them out to the point where we can see them, which is the important part. Unfortunately, they seem to have gotten around to where Waffle Dong is hiding. which is potentially super bad. Because I'd hate for them to come out the back and murder his face. But you know what? He does have the benefit of... I wouldn't say the benefit of the doubt, but he does have the benefit of Overwatch. So I think at this point I can safely...
I'm rolling.
I'm super tempted to just open this door and see what happens. That seems ill-advised, especially because we know we have a bunch of those guys running around on the inside. Ideally, I would like them to come out and come after us. Come on. Come say hi. I'm just trying to throw a party. I mean, I want to invade your spaceship and take your stuff. Oh, hey, they are coming out the back. Well, that didn't work. But at least we kind of know where they are, and I'm going to have to run the hell away with him. Somebody else got... Oh, that's good. Sniped. Because he has no cover. Bam. Overwatch is definitely my friend for today. Also, accuracy, really high for once. Kind of surprised about that one. Oh, and apparently I took too long, and the extra meld was lost. Oh, shoot. That was poorly planned. I wanted to open the door, not just run through it. Well, door's open. We know that at least. Now, part of the problem is I'm trying to tell how the whole cover thing works with this door here, because it's a diagonal. So, do we have cover against people through that door? I have no freaking clue. Kind of looks like it. But it's... Okay, who do we even have? I don't want to send McGee's. I want to send him. I guess Waffle Dong, even though they're coming out the back, best actually if I have him doing this. Because, yes, they can come out the back, but I'll have Vitus on sniping duty. Sniping duty. Where's Overwatch? For some reason I couldn't find the Overwatch button. I'll just keep overwatching until stuff happens. Yeah. I feel really bad about losing the meld, but at the same time it is one of those where I'm prioritizing survival over greed. Because I've done that before and it never turns out well. And realistically, I like all of my people to live. They're nice and cool and pretty looking. And realistically, I'd like to be in a position where... I don't even know how... Well, that was... that was astronomically... improbable? I don't know. It's probably the best phrase I can use in this situation. Now, for him... He's going to be a little bit unprotected here. But what are his chances of hitting these guys? It's not bad. I could also flush them out. It's tempting. Let's do it! I mean, it's 2 damage. Not the best. Okay, so Failbird at this point, I'm gonna have Failbird come in too. It's not gonna be able to do anything from here because he doesn't have a running gun, but that's still a pretty good position to be in. Okay, and at this point, I'm not gonna say they forced my hand so much as I'm trying to move everybody into a suddenly far more advantageous position to be fighting these people. Unfortunately, that puts B in, like, the world's worst position for, sniping. I could put him in a number of places. None are particularly good. I'm just gonna toss him over here. God, I hope he has some amount of cover. I think he does, but it's really hard to tell. Well, with luck, these guys are going to have trouble hitting, considering they're on the other side of walls. Of course, we have seen that enemies have the potential and capability of just shooting through walls. Okay. So we've got a couple of injuries, which is bad. Let's see who can we kill. Uh-oh. Can you not? Oh, he can fire. Oh, not enough ammo. This is real bad. Okay. Switch to the pistol. Okay, I did switch to the pistol. I messed that one up. Okay, then let's fire. Not him. Him, because that should take him out. Nope. Shit. Well, this is becoming it's becoming really bad. Let's see if we can do this, because worst comes to worst, I have... There we go. Okay, worst comes to worst, I have Vitus or McGee's. McGee's does not have enough actions for that. Because I'm not entirely sure how much damage these guys do, but one more hit on him, and we're gonna have a serious problem. Wait. Apparently heavies don't have pistols. Guess it kind of makes sense. They have rocket launchers. Well, here's hoping. That's bad. Okay. Time to get really stupid here. So he's on his pistol, and he's pretty tough, right? No, he really doesn't have much health. Well, better him to be doing this kind of business than anything else. And yeah, that's a fine enough chance to hit. Snipe him with the pistol. Beautiful. Looks like we still have some aliens on the run, too. I was expecting that we'd be done by this point, but no. I guess we're not. So I'm gonna move McGeezax in here. Admittedly, McGeezax is still the weakest member of the team, but could be worse. I'm gonna move him in. Heal her wound. I'm no longer regretting going the heal bird route. We kind of needed it. So, SB is a little bit injured, but not in that bad of a position. Probably should have thought of reloading first, but my bad. I'm going to move him around the pillar, because I'm not sure who we're going to be running into.
Could prove to be extremely useful in our own research. Please take great care in returning it to the base in one piece.
Okay, so, note to self, don't blow that up. That should be easy. And, I'd say conveniently, but unfortunately I can't put him into Overwatch. But, switch away from the pistol, and reload. Gotta make sure I use the right buttons here. Okay. So, we've got some alien around, which is concerning, because we don't know who or what is hanging out in this place. And that is always a problem, because it's nice to know your enemy. You know where he is, what he does, what he had for lunch. I mean, maybe that's a little bit personal. You know, if he likes long walks on the beach, that kind of business. Okay, let's move her over here and reload.
Ready to rock.
And I'm gonna move him up here, because I get the feeling it's over in this chamber on the left, but I'm not entirely sure if that's even remotely sensible. Okay, can't even Overwatch. What am I doing? Also kind of wish you could shoot walls, just for no reason whatsoever. And I'm going to move him up over here and Overwatch, because I think on my next turn, I'm just going to, I guess, reload with him. On my next turn, I'm going to just try and send a guy in here, which would probably turn out really terribly. Oh, they're on the outside, are they? Well, that makes things interesting. Okay, so, seeing as we potentially have actually something a little bit less scary, let's pop his head around the corner. Do we see an alien in the control room? No, we don't. So, I guess the alien is, in fact, out here. Weird. I guess it kind of makes sense, but you'd think, oh, you know, they'd come and visit at some point. Guess not, even though we've taken over their spaceship in its entirety. So, at this point, we've cleared everything. I'd say we're safe, but I'm still concerned about, like, what could potentially happen as part of all of this. There's a hole in that. But I think we're going to try and go out the back door, because I think there's a door here. Either that or some mysterious chamber of secrets. Okay, problem is, I'm trying to figure out where the busted section of the door is. I guess that'll have to do, because I want a visual, because the moment we see the enemy, they actually start advancing on us. I just don't want to compromise anybody's safety in favor of figuring out where the enemies are. Note to self, buy more armor, too. Armor is saving everybody's lives.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Okay, can I open the door? Yeah, beautiful. So, apparently you can, in fact, left-click the door. Fortunately, it doesn't look like this is the back door in any way, shape, or form. So I'm gonna just have him pop his head in.
Make every attempt to capture one of those creatures using the arc thrower. There doesn't seem to be much left when we attack outright.
Okay, so he was, in fact, in there, which is super concerning. Now, I think what I'm going to do is the extremely lazy method.
Headed there now.
And I'm just going to put every single person I have on my roster. Can he see the guy? No, he can't see the guy. On Overwatch. Because as much as I want to capture that guy, I'm not entirely sure if I'm ready for that. Because I think the moment you capture him, you get access to some scarier... Okay, interestingly enough, I did not know he'd be able to shoot. Holy shit.
Raining death over here.
I was kind of hoping I'd be able to just run and gun and do whatever, but I think this guy's going to force our hand. So here's the question. How do we want to do this? Actually, first, Failbird. Failbird, what can you do? Failbird, can you get better cover? Can Failbird move over here and still shoot? Beautiful. Not exactly the best of chances, but we'll deal with it. Miss. Okay, the thing is, this guy doesn't have much health. So, I could try and capture him. Seems like it would be ill-advised, but I could try. I'm just not entirely sure the best course of action for this. I'm gonna move... Okay, move her over there. She's a little bit injured. The problem is if I make any, like, particularly rash decisions here, we could lose somebody, and I'm not keen on that. I'm gonna move him all the way back here. Because... Oh wait, that's McGee's ex. Shit. That was not the right person. Okay. Well. Because I'm trying to figure out a good sniping vantage point. I don't think we have one. Which sucks. So, I guess... I guess... I was kind of hoping, like, maybe all the way back there, but that's not going to work. So, I think I'm just going to keep him in reserve. There's not much he can do. And you... I know I just put him on run and gun, but in retrospect that would be a terrible idea because he'd have to get close. I was hoping I could get somebody to hit him first. And that's not the case. Okay, no. You can't press enter to end the turn. That is a completely different game. Okay, so we've got this guy. What's he doing? Where is he going? Oh, jeez. He is really walloping Failbird. Failbird, how's your health? Failbird's health, actually pretty good. He can't see anybody. So, I think he had good cover against this guy. I guess I'm just going to do heal wound. Because he can... Unless he gets crit, he should be fine. Waffle Dong could move in. He can move in. Okay, so here's... That is awful positioning. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do suppression, which I believe suppression will do multiple nice effects here. Now he's suppressed. Okay, and then I'm going to have him... Where can he move? That would be remotely worthwhile. Because the thing is, I don't want to expose anybody particularly much. But I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to flush him from cover. Wow. I just crit him. Okay, so, you know what? In this situation, I might actually be able to capture him on the next turn. It's risky, but extremely tempting considering the situation. As long as he doesn't specifically snipe anybody, we're good. Of course, I think if he moves... if he moves, we might be in the position where Sebastian will just immediately snipe him. Or shoot him in any regard. Complete miss. Okay, so I think we got this in the bag. And you know what? I'm gonna do something silly here. I'm actually going to save, just in case this actually makes things much harder for me. Because I know capturing this guy... Oh. Wait. I think I can do it. Let's move here. Stun. 90% chance to hit. Yep, that's gonna hit.
We'll begin analyzing this new
Whew.
artifact as soon as you return.
Excellent
Okay.
work. All objectives complete.
Okay, so reason why I saved, and this is part of the reason why I'm not doing Iron Man. This way, if that does suddenly make the game substantially harder to the point where we can't advance, I can go back to this point and be like, Wanderbot, you were a stupid idiot. That said, probably not going to happen. and we lost nobody there, which is kind of phenomenal for me. Killed 11 aliens. We did miss one meld, but whatever. And we didn't destroy a single, or one wall, 2 walls in the UFO got broken. Oh well. But now we've quote-unquote captured the outsider, which is great, but also kind of concerning because I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen.
Is that all that's left of the specimen we attempted to capture?
Yes. I believe we may have found the source of the strange readings we picked up when we first encountered it.
What is it, Doctor?
We're not exactly sure. It's organic in nature, yet highly magnetized, and it appears to resonate very faintly within a specific electromagnetic spectrum. It is currently unclear how or...
Perhaps that's because this is outside your field of expertise, Doctor. If what you're saying is true, this object is an antenna, one that's receiving a signal.
That signal. Can we trace it?
No, at least not yet. We would first need to determine its encryption algorithm.
My team can handle that.
In that case, I will focus on constructing an interface between this object and our global communications array, which we'll need to trace the signal.
Then it looks like researching this crystal should be our top priority.
Okay, so we've got 2 people semi-wounded, a bit concerning, and McGee's is finally promoted, and SB is promoted to captain. So before we... Oh, new training smoke grenade. We've got another support. I guess we did kill our second sniper, so Vitus, you're just going to continue to be our only sniper. Okay, so we've got extra grenades. It's tempting. And we've got danger zone, area of effect on suppression and rocket attacks. But yeah, even though it's not the rocket here, I've largely set SB up to be kind of the support gunner, you know, shooting enemies to the point where they can't do anything. Plus, I don't use a whole lot of grenades. Probably should, but at the same time, it does kind of break stuff. So we've got the research available for the Outsider Shard. That I'm going to put off, I think. We also get a light plasma rifle, which is pretty awesome. Gonna have to hold on to that. We got a lot of stuff. Awesome. Either way, I will see you guys on the next episode of XCOM Enemy Within, and I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing. I guess really, if you're sticking around for the base management stuff, I'll see you guys then as well. So, either way, thanks for watching.